I was in a very tricky point in my life, to be perfectly honest with you. Like I was suffering, I was in sort of emotional distress. I was suffering acute anxiety, depression, and wasn't treating myself well, to be perfectly honest with you. I was drinking too much, eating very poorly, not exercising, and probably suffering from a lot of sort of self-loathing. And I was acutely aware there was something at the heart of it, I guess at the center, that was causing this kind of addictive, sort of slightly destructive behavior. And I didn't know what that was or how to tap into it. And I had been seeing a therapist regularly enough, on and off for a couple of years now. And then a good friend of mine actually recommended Rapid Transformational Therapy, and specifically to go and see Darragh. So that's where I went to see him. Um, the gains have been, I mean, immeasurable, really, almost instantaneously. I just felt different, lighter, like a burden had been lifted. A greater sense of understanding of myself and why these things had happened and why I had behaved as such over the past. It was incredibly powerful, a lot heavier than I thought it was going to be. Maybe I was potentially a little naive going into it, but where Darragh regressed me to and what he took me back to, and points in my childhood that I'd obviously buried, or I think I had maybe had some awareness of them, but I just suppressed them so deep down that when they came up, I mean, the session itself was intense, but driving home afterwards, it generally just felt that something had changed inside of me. It was as if it was like a fresh start. And since then, it's just, I mean, within a week, I had a new job. That's, there's nothing more powerful than that. Like, I felt going into that interview that I was going to get this job because I just felt better about myself and what I was going to be able to offer someone. My diet has improved. Removed the drink and the cigarettes, and exercising more. It's empowering, to be honest. I couldn't recommend Darren Rapid Transformational Therapy highly enough. He set the scene for me. He was incredibly patient, talking me through and ensuring that I understood what was going on and what was going to happen. Really getting to the bottom of what we wanted to achieve in the session, which was key. And then afterwards as well, just calling me up and seeing how I was getting on, if I was all right, if I was feeling well, or seeing any changes kind of, I guess, physically and emotionally. He's just a really incredibly decent human being. And without Darragh, helping me sort of really tap into my subconscious and the root cause of a lot of the behaviors that were limiting me, I wouldn't be where I am today. I wouldn't be as happy as I am today. And I owe Darragh a lot. And yeah, I guess, to be honest, my only regret is not doing this sooner.